Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Ryan with Iowa Classic Cars, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is filmed 100% on my Samsung Galaxy phone because my GoPro decided to want to crap out on me. So you guys will see a brief demonstration of this car. It's a 63 Belair wagon, and then we're going to work on Dave's 1968 Buick Wildcat to see if it'll run and drive again. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy it. I wouldn't go too crazy with only 2 lug nuts.
Don't do a burnout or nothing? Weird.
So we're here in Wisconsin with Dave and Marshall. They did an awesome job putting this car back together during the cold winter. Car has an awesome patina to it. Brand new brakes all the way around, shoes, drums, master cylinders, the rubber hoses, the wheel cylinders, correct era Chevy hubcaps. We've got this thing wired up on a toggle for the coil and then a push button start. It's a 71 Chevy 350, turbo 350, brand new cooling system. It's all cleaned out, runs off its own fuel tank. New sending unit. Marshall built some exhaust for it so it's not dumping right in front of the, right behind the cross member. Clean title in hand, so if anyone's interested in this. It's also got a factory posi. We don't know the ratio, but it does have a P case in the back. We do have the tailgate for it. It's at my house. And we also have a 63 front grill guard that we're gonna be putting on next week. So this car is for sale. It's a great project. It runs and drives and stops. All it really needs is a new wiring harness, a little bit of floor repair. Right there is a spot, and there's a spot over on the other side, but very, very clean car. And interior just needs brand new interior. So leave the body the way it is, do some Poppy's patina, new wiring harness, and cruise this thing. So now we're gonna load it up, head back to Iowa, and go over to Dave's house and work on his 68 Buick Wildcat. All right, so today we're working on Dave's 68 Wildcat. It's got a 430 in it, 4-barrel. Motor is free. He bought this down in Kentucky. People before him started working on it and just lost interest, so they took it somewhat apart. Back in like September we were out here, and the starter is no good, which is right there. So we got a fresh starter. We're gonna put that in today. Got some new cables. Here's the old cables. This one is too short, brand new, so we got a new one coming for that. But yeah, it's a pretty cool car, 4-door hardtop, big body. Everyone wants the Wildcats when they're a Buick. Does have some rust, but it's not terrible. We have about 3 hours today, so this video will be a compilation of what we get done in 3 hours. It might run, it might not. Dark blue and gray interior. Needs a very thorough cleaning, but it is all there. Pretty cool car. I had a 68 Buick LeSabre convertible. LeSabre was the bottom of the barrel. Wildcat's kind of the top dog, the big car. So we're gonna get the starter put in here and start tinkering with the engine. My GoPro died, so this is all filmed on my phone. So if you guys missed something here, the audio is not the greatest. Hopefully next video won't be like that. Yeah, so Dave bought way too short of cables. That big one, yeah. Nice. Look at that. Free as a whistle now. Alright, so key, I'll show you guys this quick. The keyed power works. You can see the gen light right here. Well, maybe you can. There it goes, right there. When you try to start it, there's nothing. So, we did the next best thing. Got the old Morse-key repair loser switch all wired up, ready to go. Turns really nice. Now the thing that's kind of crazy is with the key off, we have our test light hooked up here. We have power, and we have power at the coil. So obviously there's a grounding issue, or the ignition switch is bad. If you guys know about that, for sure let me know. Also on the AC stuff, before anyone crucifies me in the comments, you can get these hoses at Napa and just remake them, but when you're trying to get them off and they don't want to come and they strip, and it's 28 degrees out here today, you cut them, because we're not going to run the AC. There's no R12 in the system at all, and if you want to rebuild it, it's still there. You know, we have the hoses. Just take them back to Napa or wherever, get them cut back to length, disconnect it right there, and rebuild it. So pretty easy. Carburetor's free, which is good. Sounds like the accelerator pump, there's nothing left there, which is not good, but Dave's hunting down some gas. We're gonna give this thing a shot and see if it'll fire up, because with power at the coil, it should fire if we have gas. And then if it doesn't, we'll check the dwell and go from there. All right, so let's just test the dwell now, I guess, before we crank this thing over. So we're watching 8-cylinder dwell. It's the orange bar. About 20 degrees, so we're a little off. But let's just try to fire it anyways, because we're smart like that. Dave filled up that vent bowl there. Now my best friend Dave behind the camera today.
Best man in his wedding.
That is true. Let's see if she'll fire up with yeah, I don't want to catch that fan.
Dude, it's actually
gonna fire up, man. Well, it did fire up.
If you want to run the throttle off the driver's side, I'll run the switch.
Okay.
We can try to keep it as safe as possible.
Fill that bowl all the way.
Come with us and we'll show you all the OSHA violations.
It's not OSHA if it's not business.
We're in the business of how not to do things.
All right.
Go ahead. Dude,
that's awesome.
Look at the shit come out of the tailpipe.
Let's get the dwell. Let's get that dialed in a little bit.
All right.
Maybe I'll clean it up. I mean, it's like 20 degrees now, so we get like 30. Let's take the battery cables off. Perfect time to brake. Let's just show everyone here. So we're just gonna dial it up a little bit here. Dave, do you want to crank it? It's good, about 30. I just wonder if that'll help it run a little better. Alright. Gasoline.
You just hold this, I'm gonna close that garage door.
Yeah. You just want to crank it over and I'll run the throttle. Okay, so points at now about 30 degrees as well versus 20. So it'll either explode in our face or it should run a little better. The choke is no good. I don't want to hold that with my hand. I only have a fire. I had a fire, but it backfires. All right. I wonder if it's flooded. Transmission's leaking a little bit. I wonder if it's too much. I'll just dial it back just a little bit. What the hell?
We should still have some gas in it.
Trying.
Should we mess with that dwell again?
Huh?
Should we mess with that dwell meter again?
30 should be where it's at, unless. Try it again, Dave Reno. Once it starts, I'll let the choke open. One more time. Just out of gas. That's cool, man. So maybe we just had a little too far over on the dwell, but. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna take the gas line loose, which is right here, and we're going to see if the fuel pump is sucking, and if it is, then we're going to put a hose into a gas tank and see if it will idle with some actual gas being pumped up to it. All right, guys, so we are home now. So next week's project is to put on, well, actually not next week, it's now next week. So this week's project is to put on the tailgate on the 63, as well as, where is it at here? The front grill guard. Car runs and drives. It's a super cool cruiser. Just needs interior. Well, you could leave the interior the way it is if you want to, but needs interior redone as well as a new harness, and it's ready to cruise. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. Next time I'm out at Dave's and Marshall's house, we're going to work on getting that 1968 Buick to drive. It runs, but not hitting on all cylinders. So Dave's got some parts coming. At least it does fire up, which is kind of cool. So make sure to stay tuned for that. There we go. And if you guys are brand new, make sure to subscribe, as I'm always finding cool old stuff like this wagon. So thank you all for watching. My name is Ryan with Iowa Classic Cars, and I'll catch you guys next time.